I've reviewed a lot of Darth Maul lightsabers on this channel recently, but I've been saving the best for last.
At last, we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi.
The Darth Maul Neopixel lightsaber from Nsabers is a true treasure for all of the secret Sith apprentices out there. The lightsaber provides a premium experience, and despite its cost, provides insane value. But is there anything that holds it back from being truly one of the GOATs? I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Nsabers. I've been doing this for close to a year now. A large part of the support to keep this channel going has been from Nsabers. Hey, what do you think the N in Nsaber stands for? Possibly neat? I think it stands for nice. Nice sabers. I'm getting stoked for the release of Maul Shadow Lord on Disney+, and to do so, I'm reviewing a new Darth Maul lightsaber every week and calling it Maul Madness. You can shop a number of Darth Maul lightsabers, including an Asajj Ventress Special Edition and a sick, extremely limited edition version of the Darth Maul lightsaber right now. Use code LightsaberLife for a discount and to tell them I sent you. All right, enough chit chat, on with the show. Some people don't care about the box. I do. Nsabers always has such a clean look in their collector's boxes. To me, looks great on the shelf. Everything in this one is twice the fun.
Good. Twice the pride, double the fall.
Inside, we've got 2 USB charging cables, so you can charge both hilts at once. And by the way, it takes about 4 hours to charge these, so you want to double up there while you can. 2 blade plugs for the hilts, and then our hardware includes a few Allen wrenches, some extra buttons, and our retention screws. We've got a display stand for your office, and a nice instructions manual so you can do everything this saber was meant to do. And if you're not using the white gloves that come with this and feeling extra premium, I don't know how to help you.
Don't shut me out. Let me help you.
Yes, Lord Maul, I can get your lightsaber without any fingerprints on it. I don't know what accent he was trying to do there. And folks, behold, the Darth Maul Neopixel hilt. Let's break this down, and there's one part in particular on the hilt that is a game changer. As you can see, tough to get this in the entire frame here, but my goodness, this is the Darth Maul saber staff from Phantom Menace, and it is just perfect. We're gonna go opposite order from how we normally do things here and look at the emitter. I love the finish on this. It's not really a fingerprint magnet, so to speak. It almost feels like it's got slight weathering on it. You can see it's kind of almost scuffed up there. It's not, it's just how it looks. But the exquisite detail in every bit here, you know me, I'm a sucker for how this looks through the hilt. And when you light this up, you can kind of see the blade through the emitter there. Here are some of the rubber rings that you can put around this. Now these actually will come off. I think that's just for the purpose of customization. I'm not sure why they're not normally on there, but you can also take a look here. These buttons that you see here, these screw right off. Again, I think that it's for the sake of customization if you wanted to change it up and kind of make it your own, or maybe you wanted to send this out and get it weathered. But look at this, everything lines up just perfectly here. I think the only thing that is maybe different from the movie to my recollection is these would be darkened in here, which again, you could do. You could have this professionally weathered, or if you have a very steady hand, you could kind of Sharpie that up yourself. I like leaving my saber as is. Here is where we've got our ignition button. So this is the power button up top. This is the aux button. We'll get into what those do a little bit later on during our demo. And you can see here the sabers connect. Look how close they are from a lineup standpoint. Almost perfect all the way down. You can see a little bit of staggering here. Down here, our second hilt is identical. But here is how you remove these. You can screw this right off. And what's amazing is this ring right here, you can adjust this very slightly, and that will change how the buttons line up. See, it's off now. A quick adjustment, and we're right back. I love this feature so much. Some lightsabers come with an Allen wrench there that you can kind of adjust. I think this is the way to go. You can do this so easily without having to take it apart 100 times if you're OCD and want to line those up. Another thing about those rubber rings is they help grip, which is awesome because, I mean, this lightsaber is thin and lightweight, yet just heavy enough to feel like it's like this could really mess you up. If you saw my review last week of the baselit version of this lightsaber, you might notice that these look basically identical. Well, here is where the comparison ends. Though this looks the same, the insides are completely different, and you're gonna see that and hear it when I light it up. Now let's take a look at the blades that come with this and get those installed. If there's one area on this lightsaber that makes me a little bit hesitant to call it perfect, it is surrounding the installation of the blades. First and foremost, we've got our screen accurate pointed blades here. We've got 32-inch blades instead of the standard 26 shorter ones, and these are both Neopixel beauties. Now to install these, we've already got our retention screws sitting in there. We're gonna just pop that in like this. With this one, I am gonna do a separate video, just a little bit of a tutorial on everything you can truly do with this lightsaber. There's resistance here. I recommend gently, yet firmly, pushing down on this, definitely on a hard surface like such. And the first blade is easier to install than the second. Make sure that your screws are even all the way around and that they are snug. I have found on several occasions while swinging this around, not hitting anything, but just twirling it, that the blades can get a little bit loose. Just be mindful of it. Don't go too hard. You could crack these. You wanna make sure they are snug. What's great is this does come with several retention screws. So if one isn't quite sitting where you want it to, you can swap it out. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to light this thing up. Let's see what it can really do. They're up close. That's what I was talking about. You can see it right through the vents there. That's not always the case on lightsabers like this. They nail it. What I love about the Neopixel lightsaber here, you can use the button to turn it on, independent of each other like this. Or you can use motion control and recreate that amazing scene in the Phantom Menace. Ready? Got some incredible sound coming out of this. Why this center ring, again, is so amazing is not just for the alignment here of the buttons, but it lets out a lot of sound. I could make these quite a bit louder. This is only a moderate setting. Incredible smooth swing. I may break these apart just so I can show a little bit more effects here. I don't have a lot of space. I mean, look at this. It's crazy. Hard to swing unless you are like Tage Thompson tall. I'm a nice solid 5'10".
Too little short for a stormtrooper.
If you want to feel like Maul, spinability on this is unbelievable. It's thin. You can whirl this around like there's no tomorrow. You just got to be careful of the length of this. Inside, there's also a ring on each of these. This will help you kind of place exactly where you want them to be when you couple them together. Just make sure that is tightened down whenever you're done. And the other thing I'll say is make sure all of your buttons and kind of all the knobs on here are tight. When you shake it, you don't want to hear any sort of rattle. On here, I don't think you can truly tell how bright a Neopixel lightsaber is. In person, you're gonna see the difference. We'll turn the lights off just to get a little bit better glimpse. And here we go. Yeah! Look at that. That smooth swing is so precise. We've got an SNV4 Pro soundboard on here. Got some blaster deflect here. Our lockup.
Please charge.
Oh my gosh.
How embarrassing. How embarrassing.
So naturally, this lightsaber comes with 12 colors pre-installed. 27 pre-installed sound fonts come with this lightsaber. You can change them right here as you're holding it or on the Force Park V2 app. I've showcased that in other reviews. I'll give you a tutorial on that in a separate video. So naturally, we've got the Darth Maul sound font here. The most precise smooth swing out there. Look at that color.
Cal Kestis.
My boy, I have the craziest Cal Kestis lightsaber I've ever seen. It might be the coolest in my entire collection. Nsaber sent me one. I'm gonna review it in a few weeks. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Bookmark it. Bookmark it. Actually, I don't have a release date for that yet. But if you subscribe to the channel, you'll know when that happens. Look at what you can do on a Neopixel. I'm just scratching the surface here, folks. I love the Inquisitor sound font naturally on this lightsaber. Feels like Maul is Inquisitor adjacent. Purple Maul? Are you kidding me? Who's ready for the Mando Grogu movie?
Ventress.
The Asajj Ventress sound font is maybe my favorite one for this lightsaber, even though it comes with a Darth Maul sound font. That to me sounds very accurate to what we hear in the Phantom Menace, I'm just saying. Imagine swinging two of these around, you would hear that kind of whirl, that hum. So before I tell you who should buy this lightsaber and who should maybe at least consider skipping it in terms of collectors, the current price on this lightsaber at nsabers.com is $479 US. Now listen, that is a crazy price. That includes both hilts, two of everything, ready to go out of the box. Unbelievable value. You're getting two Neopixel lightsabers.
Tell me a bit of that, eh?
Basically for the cost of less than two Disney Legacy lightsaber sets, whose prices keep increasing. We've seen the gap shrink, folks. Disney Legacy, the Black Series, those prices keep coming up, while our high-end Neopixels and Profis and even Baselit is coming down. There's no better time to start to become a lightsaber collector. In addition, the Legacy lightsabers, I love them. I've got a special place in my heart for them. They got me kind of partially into this hobby. They have one sound font in most cases, one color in most cases. You can't duel with them. The hilts are a little bit inflated and heavy. This looks like I took it right out of Ray Park's hands. By the way, that's $479 before the discount using code LightsaberLife. Just saying. So who is this for? In my opinion, if you want a nice display piece, this is the way to go. If you love Darth Maul and you want to collect a bunch of Darth Maul lightsabers, this is the way to go. And then if you are a collector who is looking for the premium lightsaber experience, you either want to go with a Neopixel or a Profi, and the price on the Neopixel is really, really hard to beat. Do a cost comparison for yourself, see what makes the most sense. I'm gonna do a video next week that breaks down the Disney Legacy lightsaber, a baselit version from Saber, and this premium Neopixel from Nsabers. So who might want to skip this one? Honestly, not many. If you are looking to duel with it, the way this sits in the hilt, it's 99% there, but it does have a propensity to loosen up from the retention screws. Plus, it's a Neopixel blade. A lot of the electronics are in the blade as opposed to in the hilt. I don't recommend dueling with this. I think if you're gonna duel, go get that baselit version. That's absolutely perfect. And if you're a new collector, I would say maybe just do your research. You know, obviously check out this video, check out other reviewers to see if you wanna spend that much money yet, because this is an expensive hobby and there's nothing wrong with this price. It's just, if you don't have any lightsabers already, I might consider tinkering with a Galaxy's Edge lightsaber first, just to see, are you really connecting with it? Like I said, my next video is a complete breakdown on the three main types of Maul lightsabers that I've reviewed here. If you're looking for me, I'll be watching Maul Shadow Lord, and I am so excited about it. In the meantime, consider subscribing. I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers before May 4th, Star Wars Day 2026. While you're waiting for the next episode of Maul Shadow Lord, why don't you check out that video right there? This is where the fun begins.